Hello, good night, and welcome to another episode of The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly with your boy Kyron, the poor people's governor. Remember, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly comes to you live each and every Tuesday night right here on MCTV3, your community station. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are live tonight, and I'm in studio, right? We had some issues with the audio? Yeah? Okay, right. Yeah, I'm actually in studio right now. We started, we want to bring back the whole live feature where we can interact with the people, have an idea what are some of the issues that you guys are having. Korma, let's talk, let's see exactly what's going on, what's happening in your neck of the wood. I know some of you guys may be watching cricket right now, or they be, well actually it's down on the recreation ground, the ground next to the Mayaro government school. So we really want to say good night to everyone who has decided not to go and, stay right here and let me be in your company. I want to remind you that there are different ways that you can contact us using our numbers 221-7674 extension 400. That number again is 221-7674 extension 400. We're going to have those numbers scrolling across the screen in a while there for you. You can also follow me on Twitter at Kyron the Voice. That's Kyron letter D Voice, Kyron the Voice. Or you could just join our Facebook page and go to the Facebook page and look for The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Tonight, we've actually introduced a brand new feature, which it's the Skype call feature, where you guys could sit at home on your laptops or your desktops, wherever you have your Skype account set up, or even some people that have Skypes on their smartphones or their tablets, and you can Skype live into the program. You can see me, I can see you. People out there can see exactly who I'm talking with and ask me your questions. Bring up your concerns. Some people wouldn't have bulbs on their phone, on the money. Bulbs on their phone, like certain men in the office, in the studio, right now. But at the end of the day, those are the options. You guys can really contact me on Skype, Twitter, Facebook, or call the good old 221-7674 extension 400. Right? So it's the Good, the Bad, the Ugly, and we're here live in studio. I just want to give you guys an idea of some of the topics that we are going to be touching on in tonight's program. Fallen coconut trees. You really want to listen to that. I made mention of this issue in my past show, but I really want to give you guys an idea of what's happening. The lack of ambulance service in the Mayaro area. That is another major contention that we need to touch on. Wassa did some work on Pearville. I need to give them some kudos there, as well as probably highlight some deficiencies in their service. Lack of updates for the ever popular or infamous Mayaro Fire Station. We're going to talk about that a little bit. I want to talk a little bit about Rio Claro and their community. And also Home for the Aged. I know that the councillor spoke about that today, but I have some special information concerning the Home for the Aged and also the Mayaro Village Council. So tonight is going to be a packed show. If you want to take this time to run to the kitchen and get something to drink, get something to eat, get yourself in a gear, call mommy, call daddy, get your grandmother, everybody, because this is a show that you don't want to miss. It's your Good, the Bad, the Ugly with your boy Kyron, the poor people's governor. We will be right back.
Shop MCT.
Hi guys, and welcome again to another episode of The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly with your boy, the poor people's governor. Remember, we do this each and every Tuesday night right here on MCTV3 between the hours of 8 to 9 p.m. For those of you who are just joining us, I just want to remind you of the different ways where you can contact the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, because we are live in studio right now. The number to call is 221-7674 extension 400. That number again, 221-7674 extension 400. We've also introduced a brand new method of contacting us on the show. You can contact us via Skype. I'm so sorry, I think the last time, before we went to the break, I didn't tell you what was the actual contact, the Skype contact. So if you go onto Skype or you're already on Skype, do a search for Watch. Our username here at the show is WatchGBU. That's WATCH-GBU. Add us and give us a call and let us know exactly what's going on. Right? Before we start the show, I think we have a call, so let's go straight to the line and see what's happening. Oh, actually, we're going to take a look. They're verifying exactly who it is first before we take that call. So, The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, we're here live, MCTV3. If you want to add us to GBU, you want to add us to Skype, it's WatchGBU. That's WATCH-GBU. And we'll be able to talk live with you and chat and see you. Make sure you have on proper clothes and you're looking neat and nice. I know it's nighttime and people might be getting ready to sleep and thing. But at the end of the day, it's more or less about interacting with the people of my community. Today we want to start off with one of the major contentions that have been that has been, affecting us for the past couple of months, and it was brought to me by a couple of taxi drivers on the Mayaro Sandy Grande route. It's the appearance of coconut trees being replanted close to the main road. Now, I know a lot of you may be saying, and I actually got some flack for this on Twitter, the problem is, they're asking, why do we have to be planting, why am I angry that we're replanting trees? Aren't we supposed to replant trees and save the earth? Yes, I agree, I understand. But in this instance, those trees are a very big hindrance, it's a big issue, and they're close to the road, making it very dangerous for drivers and passengers alike that traverse on that road. Now, it is alleged, ladies and gentlemen, and I have to say alleged because it's not proven, that the estate owner is replanting these trees because there's an issue where the government is supposed to be widening that road. And if the government has to widen that road with trees in the existing areas, then the trees that have to be removed, the government will have to pay the landowners or the estate owners for those trees. And really and truly, I mean, if it's all about money, then why would we put the cost of people's lives? Why would we make the cost of people's lives less of that than the cost of one or two trees? Now, please do not make me the bad guy here. I understand that trees are necessary for the creation of oxygen. It's needed to assist against soil erosion. These are all things that we definitely need trees for. But I mean, if you're only planting these trees because you want to get money out of it, that is a serious problem. What I want to do is take you to a clip that I do have right now, where myself and my cameraman Kesta, we went out and we visited the area to show you guys, the people that are probably looking at this program who are not in Trinidad right now or haven't been through the coconuts in a long while. We just wanted to give you an idea of what is the major issue with those coconut trees being planted. Right? Again, it's a clip that was done by myself and my boy Kesta. Take a look at it, and when we come back, we're gonna discuss more of it. All right, so it's your boy Kyron, the Poor People's Governor, coming to you today from Manzanilla Road, Mayaro, in the coconuts, basically. I have received a couple of reports from some concerned taxi drivers regarding the planting or the replanting of coconut trees that are close to the road. Now, as you guys may know, or some of you may not know, because you're probably young, like Kesta Stout, my right Benjamin. By the way, that's my cameraman. Big up to my boy Kesta. As you guys may already know, a long time ago, the manzanilla, the coconuts, the palms as we call it, the trees were very close to the road, and that caused a problem for two main reasons. One, when there were accidents, you had barely any road whatsoever, or any grass whatsoever, I guess, to maneuver to probably put your car safely off the road. And two, whenever there were high winds or a lot of rain or whatever you want to call it, the branches and the coconuts, well, they still do happen today, but they were more likely to fall on your car and cause damage to you and probably make you even run up your and that kind of thing. So I can understand, and you will probably understand why it is the taxi drivers now are very concerned in terms of why these coconut trees are being replanted close to the road, right? It's a problem with their safety. It's a problem with the safety of their passengers, and we just wanted to give you guys an idea of what is happening, what it looks like, why this is the problem, why it's happening this way, and see if we could just give you guys an idea what to look out for. And also probably the people that are responsible for this could look at this program and understand that what they're doing is dangerous, what they're doing is inconsiderate, and hopefully some sort of resolution could be brought to this whole situation of trees being planted close to the main road, right? So in a while, because your boy is still driving, we're going to stop there, we're going to take a look of exactly what is the problem, and you guys could probably you could judge for yourselves, right? So it's your boy Kyron, Poor People's Governor. Don't go a place, we'll be right back. So it's your boy Kyron here. As I told you guys before, we are in the coconuts, and I'm here to show you how close these coconut trees are to the road. As you can see in the footage now, the existing coconut trees are probably about 10 to 15 feet away from the main road, giving drivers enough time to swerve away and make some corrective drives, I guess, to avoid getting themselves killed or or seriously, seriously injured. With these new trees, they're planting them about 6 to 7 feet away. These are the coconut trees that are being replanted close to the main road. The replanting of these coconut trees are a hazard for drivers and passengers alike. So we're kindly asking the owners of these lands to please take into consideration the drivers and passengers that have the... So we're asking the owners of this land to please take into consideration the drivers that actually has to use this road on a day-to-day basis. Guys, I mean, I just realized that we made a little editing error with that clip, but that's all right. So you realize the problem with these coconut trees. You guys realize that the coconut trees are planted dangerously close to the main road. And allegedly, these coconut trees are being replanted so the government could pay the estate owner money for these trees. Now, not more than a week or two after I did this report, my wife and I were going through the coconuts. We're heading to Port of Spain, and we noticed a little problem on the roadway itself. I wonder if we could probably run that clip one time while I narrate exactly what's happening. As you can see, this is one of the trees that are planted close to the road, right? So you see exactly what's happening here. Across the road, lean on some electricity lines that are keeping it suspended. We actually had to go through the coconut itself to get away from that. You know what I mean? So this could have been very, very, very dangerous. What if someone was driving there at the present time, right? So what if those lines were not there? What would have been the issue? So we need to be very, very careful, and it can't be only about money. It can't be only about, you know what, the government going to widen the road, so I'm going to plant as many trees. They're planting hog plum tree, coconut tree, all kind of tree, just so that when you expand it, and these things have to move, this is going to be affected. And I think this is very, very ugly. If there was an ugly prize to give out for my show for this particular episode, this would be it. To the owners or the cocal estate owners, I mean, oh God, shame on all them, man. Right? So come back to me, boy. Oh, come back to me. I sung like a certain individual, but I don't really want to talk too much about them, right? So those are the two clips that I promised you guys with regard to the condition of the coconut trees in the Manzanilla Road. All we could say for now is drivers, taxi drivers, regular drivers, you guys please be careful, as it is very, very important that we take our times going through the Manzanilla stretch, right? Before we go to the break, I just want to remind you that you guys can call us in studio live on 221-7674, extension 400. That number again is 221, it's scrolling below the screen, 221-7674, extension 400. Follow me on Twitter at Kyron the Voice, or I really would like someone to call me on Skype. Go onto your Skype, do a search for Watch GBU. Let me see what's going on with you home there. Let me see if you're in your living room or your drawing room, or if you're just relaxing home with your family and you want to talk to us on the show, you can feel free to do that. This is the forum for you guys to contact us, right? So what we do, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, hopefully we can get some calls, and if not, we're going to jump right back into the second issue, right? We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Good, the Bad, the Ugly. You have some real characters in the studio, yes, but that's all I can really see. Right, so we're back, the Good, the Bad, the Ugly. This one, again, want to remind you, call us live. Let me know what are some of the issues. 221-7674, extension 400. Or if you're on Skype, don't just log on to Skype for logging on sake. Log on to Skype and add Watch GBU. Call us live. Let's see what's going on. Let's talk. Let's converse and see exactly what are some of your issues. You can even follow us on air. I see my boy put up a little thing there. Even follow us on, follow me on Twitter. My handle on Twitter is Kyron the Voice. That's Kyron the Voice. And I'll be very glad to sometimes I have good things to talk about. And most of the time I just bacchanal. But at the end of the day, you really want to be able to have a conversation with me. Let me know exactly what's happening. See how best we could help the situation in your community. Before we went to the break, we were talking about the issues in the Manzanilla area with regards to those coconut trees. And on our way back from that assignment, Kesta and I realized that there was an issue at the river mouth, long time ago we used to have bathtub derby, in terms of the way that garbage is disposed. And I really don't want to blame I don't want to blame too much the people who visit there, because the facility is not conducive for getting yourself or keeping your trash contained and awaiting pickup. I'm not even certain, I'll need to talk to the councillor for that area, if any sort of garbage collection happens in that area, right? Do we have any calls that no? Yeah, we do have a Skype call. All right, let's go to that. Let's go to that and see what's happening. Remember, this is one of the other ways that you guys can contact us live on MCTV3. Call me up on Skype. All right, so is the person there? Hello, good night.
Good night, Kyron.
Hey, Shanique.
Yes, dear.
How are you going tonight, darling?
I'm fine, thank you. And yourself?
Well, you're by there fighting it. Thanks a lot and welcome. And thanks for being a part of the good, the bad, and the ugly. What's going on?
I cool. I just let me log in and Skype you up.
Well, all right, nothing wrong with that. No, mind you, your face is all over the world right now because you know that the good, the bad, the ugly is worldwide.
That's not a problem. I'm a part of MCTV3, so I'm also face of Mayaro Cable TV.
All right, that's good. That's good. Anybody you want to say goodnight to in particular?
Just like to say goodnight to my family, those who locked in. I mean, they enjoy the good, the bad, and the ugly. So, and the MCTV3 crew. So, good night, Kyron. You take care.
Okay. And anybody else? Nobody else?
No.
Okay,
Nobody else.
that's good. Well, thanks very much for calling, Shanika. And remember, spread the word. Go on your Facebook page. Tell people, you could call live on GBU right now using your Skype account.
All right, no problem. You take care. Continue your good work, okay?
All right, thanks for that. You too. Bye-bye. That's my girl, Shanika, man. We Skyping it. Hey, watch now. We going international on GBU, you know. We're taking calls from any part of the world. If you're in a cave in Afghanistan right now and you have a FDO, it may not be FDO because FDO is, well, you have your wireless device and you want to talk to me, I don't see, let me talk to you, see what you're seeing, right? I want to, and again, remember 221-7674 extension 400, give us a call, let's know exactly what's going on. I want to head to one of the other clips as I was mentioning to you with the condition that the river mouth in, Manzanilla, that's Manzanilla? Is it Manzanilla? No? I need to verify that. But take a look at this clip. When we come back, we're going to have a further discussion on that. Before I head back into studio, stop and highlight a little issue that tends to happen every single time there's a long weekend or a holiday or anything like that in the Mayaro area. This is the river mouth. This is where everybody just come and bust their lime and camp and do fishing and whatnot. And the amount of garbage that is left here every time there's an event, every time there's a long weekend, every time there's some sort of holiday, it's utterly disturbing. God knows how long it takes a garbage truck or the sanitation engineers, so to speak, to come here to clean this up. But this is definitely something that I wish the regional corporation, whether this area falls within the Mayaro Regional Corporation, or even if it doesn't, because at the end of the day, this is a very important part or a very integral place where people come to take a little bathe, come to do a little fishing, and this is one of the first views you get of Mayaro. Is this the type of view that you want people to associate with Mayaro when you're coming into the area? I don't think so. So let's try to, even if it's to put a couple of bins, you put a couple of bins and you instruct a truck to come here, let's say once a fortnight or twice a fortnight, or whatever the case may be, to ensure that this garbage is taken up. I mean, look over there. We have a family doing a little bit of fishing. They came here to enjoy themselves. And this is the type of garbage, this is the type of nastiness that has to be the first thing that someone views when they come to the area. So I'm begging, I'm pleading, whoever is responsible to make sure that this place is taken care of, please do it and do it quickly, because this is an eyesore and this is something that people, when they come Mayaro, don't really want to experience at the first glance of the area, right? So your boy Kyron, the poor people's governor, don't go a place, we'll be right back. Right, so your boy had to stop. All right, so thanks guys for running that clip. That is the problem. That is the problem that we've been having forever since. I think that area falls within the Kokal-Mafikin electoral district, and if I'm not mistaken, the councillor responsible for that is Mr. Kishri Kisoon, right? I'm not certain if there's any garbage collection. I don't know what's the arrangement for that, but we need to understand that this area is one of the first places that people visit when they come to Mayaro. And if this is the first impressions, because we all know first impressions last, if this is the first impressions that we're leaving with people, what does it say for us? What does it say about us as a community? So I'm pleading that the relevant authorities, Mr. Kisoon, can you please look into that issue? Can you please tell us if it really and truly is in your electoral district? Can you let us know why there's a problem with the garbage collection on that particular route? And if you could actually have there looking a little more presentable, please. And I'm not even talking about the smell, because I guess people will do their fishing and they will clean the fish and do whatever. So it's really a ghastly sight and smell to behold. I mean, that's the first place that you get into when you reach Mayaro, right? So we really hope that those guys take a look at that and have that sorted out. Right, so that is actually one of the issues that we're going to look at, and I hope that someone will take me up on that challenge and make sure that that problem is rectified. All right, again, call us 221-7674, extension 400. Follow me on Twitter, Kyron the Voice, or you could even call us directly on Skype by adding the Watch GBU page on your Skype account, and give us a call directly and tell us exactly what's going on in your neck of the woods. I want to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to be talking about the lack of an ambulance service in Mayaro, and I have a couple of pictures I want to show you. All you go, ball.